So session 4, here we go. The breakthrough journey continues. Let me ask you a question. I said on the very first session, too many people have gotten stuck, right? Stuck in a rut, they've plateaued, there's too many cracks in the dam. You've experienced it, I've experienced it. If you say no, you scare me. Here's my bigger question for you. Do you ever find yourself saying, that sounds good, but maybe not in my market, or not my style, or not my approach, or, that may work over there, or you got to be a team, or you got to be a single agent? It's so often that we find ourselves with the ideas we need. The opportunities for a breakthrough are everywhere, and yet part of our glass ceiling, sometimes we surround around our eyes and we only see what's comfortable and convenient for us, because we finally got to a point in our career where, you know what? I should know better. I should know better. That's why we say those things. That's why we justify sometimes the behaviors that actually lower our standards and lower our performance and our income opportunity. I had a wonderful conversation on Monday with a veteran, a person that when I hang up with, oftentimes I say, I love you, as we end the conversation. Her name is Maxine Gellens, one of the truly magnificent rock star agents for decades. We were in a conversation about wisdom, and we both agreed that you can't have wisdom if you're not making mistakes. I reminded her of the phrase from my dear friend Mike Vance, you can't learn from experiences you're not having. So if someone walks in your office and said, hey, I tried this, and you just go try it, that is awesome. The fact that you attempted means you're creating experiences and creating a new level of awareness for you inside your business. The cardinal sin today is to look back into your biography of your real estate career and say, yeah, I remember hearing that. Yeah, I heard about that once. Not sure if that's going to work in my market. Not sure if that's right for me. Versus saying, wait a minute. I don't have enough money right now. My savings account isn't overflowing. When I walk inside the bank, they don't stop and go, there he is, the biggest depositor of the month. If you're not having that happen, then you have got to make a shift if you want a breakthrough. You've got to be willing to try new things, new experiences. And then I said to Maxine, do you remember every time you come to the summit what I intentionally do? This is a woman I have worked with personally for 15 years. 15 years every Monday, 11:30 a.m., right? Her and her amazing partner and her daughter, Marty, for 15 years. And every year at the summit, I look the two of them in the eyes and say, 4 levels of learning, I am going to drive you back down to the level of unconscious incompetence. Now, you've seen this before, right? We call it the 4 levels of learning, the 4 levels of sales. What is it? We all want to get to the point that we don't know that we don't know. The first year we exposed people to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook marketing, social media marketing. I watched all these people with X's on their eyes. They went from unconscious incompetence to within 2 sessions of the summit. Now they knew that they didn't know. And between day 1 and day 3, we got to conscious competence because they got on Twitter. They started to do it. They started to try the experiences. They were sending text messages from the room, right? Doing right now marketing, text messaging, and getting listing appointments while they're sitting in the summit. They went from unconscious, I don't even know that I don't know, to now I know that I don't know, to now I know that I know. But the more experience you have, the more you do the work, the more you take action, then you get to that level of unconscious competence where you know that you know, and now the breakthroughs become effortless. You have to decide, are you sitting in a position where you know so much that your performance is actually stopping? You're making money today. My concern is the money you're making should be your quarterly tax payment. Let me say that to you again. The income you're earning today should be your quarterly tax payment. Figure out the math. That's the breakthrough that the market is making available for you today. We talk a lot about the total addressable market. How many transactions and how much commissions are taking place in your marketplace, and what's your market share? 0.5%, maybe 0.1%. The total addressable market, the number of buyers and sellers that are looking for a rock star like you who want to support you in your breakthrough. But it's not going to happen unless you're willing to go back down here again, unless you're willing to accept the fact that what you know got you to exactly where you are, and it will keep you there. And the breakthrough is no longer available. Think about it. See you on session 5.